I really wanted to find a place where maybe we could try to make an impact. And for that reason, we chose Africa. I believe that software and technology has potentially an incredibly important role to play in the future of Africa.
What is discussed here is actually what's happening on the ground, right? It's mostly with the founders and people in the industry. So I'm happy to have partnership discussions which can scale up the business.
I'm really excited to be here. We're going to have some great conversations over the next 2 days.
So obviously everyone is here just to kind of like capture the spirit of what MEST represents for Africans and obviously try to build value from this sort of small time we have together.
I think it's just fantastic that there's so many bright minds and so many incredible companies being brought together. Just looking at the diversity upstairs, you know, from the panel around UN of Africa in terms of tech, the female panel we've just watched, it's fascinating to see all the bright minds coming together, and it's great that it's being hosted in Cape Town, even though I realize people have to travel very far to get here.
The whole point of blockchain is really to have one source of truth and have it be, you know, very, very easy to be able to do clearing and settlement in these type of financial transactions.
We're in the business of connecting the world and building communities. If you don't do it on this continent, you just don't do it at all.
We'll see you tomorrow morning for Investor Pitch Day. Good evening.
I think for us, it's the continuous focus on supporting startups, supporting SMEs, especially in the agriculture sector, through infrastructure as a service.
A regulator will react with all crypto is bad, never touch it, it's illegal, because they're acting out of protecting their consumers.
It's not easy to build $1 billion company in Africa, full stop, internet or not, right?
If MEST is having a summit, you have to be there. I mean, several opportunities to network, to see what's happening in the tech world, to understand the ecosystem better.
I think there's such a great diversity of investors, of startups, of outside policy advisors that are looking for the next kind of big thing that can help economic growth and help entrepreneurship throughout Africa.
We do practically everything with our smartphones.
So the MEST pitches I thought were really inspiring. All these sort of startups, they're not coming from Silicon Valley where it's your normal, as the guy was saying, that it's not just a nice to have, it's actually things that are going to make a difference to people's lives.
We know we can actually do this alone, and we seek partnership and also investment.
The judges finally decided that the winner of the MEST Africa Challenge in 2018 is Counter.
Well, super excited to be the MEST African Challenge winner. It's been a lot of work because, well, it's not quite easy standing on the international stage and coming up to win. And we're super excited.
The last 2 days have really been an incredible collection of investors, entrepreneurs from all across the continent. Every single panel that we had across these 2 days was such well-balanced discussions with perspectives from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Abidjan, from really all across the continent. And of course, our host, Cape Town, was very well represented. It was so cool to see, you know, every single topic, whether that's agri or blockchain, being discussed from a pan-African perspective. It was just really cool to see that all come to life and really sharing with the audience sort of our views of why we're excited to be the Pan-African incubator at MEST. All that's left for me to say is see you next year. Enjoy your cocktails.